welcome back to your girl's channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different, and we're actually going to be doing a product review today. DermRays was kind enough to send me over their laser hair removal. I'm going to be reviewing it and how it helped me and how it's going to help you if you purchase one. I'm going to have coupon codes for this particular laser hair removal all in my description box below. Laser hair removal that's going to prevent you from getting hair back so quickly. I'm really not a fan of waxing, so this has helped improve my hairs not to grow back as fast. Unlike most laser hair removals that I've used in the past, however, they were not meant for women of color. They would usually leave marks, bruising on me, and this one in particular is specifically made for women of color like me and you. With that being said, I'm going to show you guys the pros and cons. I'm going to first unbox it with you guys. I'll show you guys how to use it, my initial review of it all. Definitely, if you want to check it out, I do have a code TATI75 for $75 off. My links will be down in the description box and you guys can check them out. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm going to get straight into it. We're going to unbox it. Then we're going to get to, like I said, using it and then the initial review. So let's get straight into the unboxing portion. Yeah, so obviously this is the box. It's really nice. I love how it has basically everything you need to know about the brands, the company. It also allows you to know what hair colors are not really something that you want to use it on. Really good for dark blonde, light brown. If you have red, light blonde, or white or gray hair, I would not recommend using this. Once you open up your box, you're going to first see your instructions. This is going to be perfect so you can have a good understanding of how to use this. Make sure you're listening and you're reading your instructions before you use this, because like I said, this is a laser hair removal, so this is something you do want to make sure you read first before you go to work, okay? You're going to see obviously the device, the packaging. One thing I like about this laser hair removal, you have a dust bag, because a lot of them do not come with a nice little dust bag. You can put your device in here. It is a razor. I like that it comes with a razor because most of them do not. This is something obviously it comes with, but obviously you can buy another one once this one goes out. You're just left with the device. The device itself comes by itself, and then it has a few cords to connect them or whatever to your actual device. So I'm gonna pull out the main part. I love how sleek the packaging is. It's very light. It's not heavy at all. It may look heavy, but it's very light compared to like a hair dryer, the weight of a hair dryer. But this is obviously the laser part. It has a button in the back. I just love how sleek and cute the packaging is. It even has like a little hint of hot pink. So yeah, it's really cute. This is what this looks like, and now we're about to go ahead and set it. Now that we made it to basically how the product works, I'll show you guys my legs and my underarms on how to use the DermRays laser hair remover. But first things first is obviously preparation. So the very first thing you want to do is grab your razor, clear the skin of any hair. This application is all about not having to shave, so you want to shave your hairs where you are going to be doing it at. I'm going to show you guys on my legs and under my armpits, and that is just going to give you an idea of how it works. So that is first things first. That's the first step you have to do, is shave the area. So now that we have shaved the hairy area that you want to apply it at, you want to go ahead and turn on your DermRays laser hair remover. Well, you want to plug it up. It's not on yet. And there's a power button right here. It's going to be in standby mode. It's not ready to use unless you are completely fully ready to put it in the set level. Also keep in mind, it does have like sensors, and it's able to know when it's not on the skin. It turns into standby mode again. Unlike others, you know, some laser hair removals you have to keep pressing the button. Press this power button back here, and you're just going to hold it. I highly recommend that you, if this is your first time doing this and this is your first usage, to start off with level 1. I'm going to let you know the feel of it. That way you're not going in on an intensity mode and it's too much. So level 1 is definitely recommended. This is supposed to be very pain-free. It's not supposed to be very painful. It is definitely not going to be excruciating pain, okay? It's in standby mode, and now we're going to choose the level, which we're going to start off with level 1. I forgot to mention that if you are wanting to change the levels, all you do is press this button once and it just changes the levels. So there's 1 and there's 2 and there's 3. There's 3 different levels. Each one is obviously more intense than the other. If you are trying to change the intensity of the levels, then go ahead and click it one time. You're going to double click it, lock in your level, and it's going to flash green. Once this turns green, it's in ready mode. Also keep in mind that you do not put this to your eyes. You do not want this to mess up your vision. You do not want this to do anything with your eyes. So make sure it's always aimed down. That's the best way to do it. Able to do the treatment with the DermRays laser hair removal, and like I said, it's not really, it doesn't have any pain to it. Not even just because I have a high pain tolerance. There's literally little to no pain. A little heat on it with a little cooling sensation. There's different ways that you can do it. As you saw, I was mostly just gliding it on my skin. Also a way you can just spot it like this, and that works as well. Definitely say that on your legs, it's very crucial that you keep it firmly pressed to the skin, because if it's not, it will reset into standby mode. From just using this light alone, it definitely did not leave any bruising or anything that I feel like may cause any marks. I have none. I have like permanent marks on my legs, but that is not from there. It did not do anything bad to my skin. That's one thing that I am I'm proud of, because a lot of these laser hair removals will damage the skin. So those were my legs. I'm gonna briefly show y'all how I'm going to do my underarms. So now that I actually showed y'all how to do the legs, I'm going to show y'all my armpits. I have a little hair. Oh my god, this is a censor warning. This is so disgusting. That clean and shave under my armpits. My armpits is probably the most annoyingest part of my body. Most irritating spot when it comes to basically hair is my underarms, because I feel like I will literally go and shave my armpits, and hair is within the next week. On my legs, I will say that my legs is a bit tricky. I really don't grow a lot of hair on my legs. That's a plus. So I know I won't have to do too many treatments on my legs, but under my armpits, hair grows back really fast. So now we're about to go ahead and do the treatment plan on my underarms. I just prepped it, so make sure you're prepping accordingly by shaving, getting everything off, drying it off like I mentioned. Switch is on, but when I turn mine on, I try to do the second or third level. Pull the button and it's gonna make a little ding sound. Those lights are gonna come on. This is standby mode. Once again, this is standby mode. I'm just gonna press this button to get the intensity we want. And then I'm gonna double click it to lock it in. Turn green, and now it's ready to go on the skin. And I will say, on the armpit, you kind of feel it a little bit more. Just gonna go ahead and lift it up a little bit. That's about it, because you don't want to keep going over it. And then after you do that, your treatment is basically done. So you can do the same thing on this underpit, but make sure you're not going over it more than 3 times. I put that on the second level, and I will say different parts of your body, you feel it a little bit more. And turn it off by holding the button, and treatment is over. This is before, this is after. Pretty much how I treat my armpits and my legs. Now obviously you can treat anywhere else you have hair at. Those are the areas that especially my armpits, those are the areas that I struggle with the most. Anywhere where I can get less hair at, especially with it being summertime, baby, is a plus. Okay, so now that we made it to basically the initial review and how I've been using this product for the course of a few days now, I'm just going to give you guys my honest review, my honest opinion about it, what I would suggest when using it, and everything like that. Obviously, we are going to be giving an initial review on the DermRays laser hair removal. Before I even start off with anything else, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the rating I would give this. What I would suggest for this is 10 out of 10. I highly recommend this because unlike other laser hair removals I have used in the past, it's very complicated and you kind of don't understand it, and it's a lot of like do not do's, do not do this, do not do that, you have to wear this and this and that. One thing I noticed is that you do not need any eye protection. However, you can use it if you feel like that is something you want to use. Also, different features and settings. So, and it's not complicated settings. Literally, there's 3 settings straight to the point. 1, 2, or 3, and you're ready to go. A lot of other laser removals, they have too many different functions where it kind of makes you forget what setting you liked it best, and this one is very complex, so it's 3 settings straight to the point. So I love that about it. It's very lightweight and it's not a hassle to hold when you're using it and you're applying it on the desired area. Like, it is effective, so that is the most important thing. Obviously you want to know if it works, and I definitely can say it works. One thing that I can tell you is that using it under my armpits, I usually receive hair within the next, I'll say 3 to 4 days under my armpits. I have still yet to receive hair under it. The more you use it, the more effective it is. Like a one-time thing and you'll never receive hair. You obviously have to keep using it, but make sure you're not doing it excessively. I recommend doing it twice a week to include it into my skincare routine, anything like that that I'm doing. And the longer you do it, and it's not even just the amount of times you're doing it, the longer you do it, the better and the most effective it becomes. So you check them out. I do have a $75 coupon code in my description box below. All links will be down there. Make sure you check them out. I definitely recommend it. It's so cute, like it's so girly and cute. I definitely highly recommend this. Make sure you guys check out DermRays, and thank you DermRays for sending over you guys this laser hair remover to review.